now that you understand what I am looking for on the higher timeframes in terms of closures and wicks and equilibrium, that is how I anticipate those higher timeframe directions. But what do I do to confirm that on the lower timeframe? Well, that is where I use a change in the state of delivery confirmation and I project out targets. So you can see here we have higher timeframe candles on the right side, and these are the timeframe pairings that I'm going to use. So if these higher timeframe candles are an hourly, this would be a 5-minute lower timeframe chart. If these are the daily, this would be the hourly chart. And these are the pairings that I use for the confirmation. So let's first take a look at what is going on here. What do we have right here? What type of closure? Here we have a candle 2 closure as we have taken out candle 1's high and closed back below it. This gives us the anticipation of what? Well, we can get a continuation lower. So if we are anticipating that, we want a lower time frame confirmation or a change in the state of delivery or a set of opposing candles in candle 2 to confirm that. I'll go ahead and find candle 2's high. I'll go mark out that high on the lower time frame. And then I want to see the series of up close candles or the swing low that made it. I'll find this low, the up close candles. In this case, it's 1. Then I can go ahead and mark that out. This gives me the confirmation. Now with this confirmation, if it confirms that we are going to trade lower or the anticipation to trade lower, I also want to point out targets. So with that, I'll use my projection from this high to the low that made the high, and then that will give me targets. Then I can look for price to trade lower in the following expansion candles. So here we are on a lower time frame chart. First thing we have to do is let a higher time frame candle close. I'm not just looking for confirmations until I have a closure. And the reason for that is my model is built off of 2 filters. I need a closure and then a confirmation. I'm going to go ahead and wait for this closure. Here we have a closure. What do we notice? Take a look. Here we have a candle 2 closure as this candle has taken the high to the previous and closed below it. So if we're looking lower, what does that mean? It means we have to look for a bearish change in the state of delivery or a set of bearish opposing candles. So the easiest way to do this is mark out this high over here on the right, or that higher time frame high. Where is that on the lower time frame? Right here, that is the same high. From there, where are the series of up close candles that made this change in the state of delivery or opposing candles? Right here. And it is only valid if we get the closure below it. Have price close below it? Yes. If price has closed below it, then I can take my projections from the high to the low that made it, project it out, and now I have targets for this move lower. So let's see what happens. We let this play out. You can see we expand lower. We make a small wick and expand lower. So just to review, if I'm looking for a confirmation in my projection, what I'm going to do is use the time frame pairing. So in this case, this is an hourly chart. I'll use the 5-minute chart. I'll find the high formed by candle 2. I'll find that same high on the lower time frame. I'll find the series of candles that made that high. Here it's all those green ones. I'll mark out the opening price in that series. And then I want to make sure it is closed below that area. If it's not closed below that area, it's not confirmed and I can't project it out. The model has not yet formed.